Hey guys, Lunar here and welcome back to another video. Today's video is a bit of an update video. First, I haven't been uploading in a few days because I tore two ligaments in my ankle playing football on Sunday, so I can't walk and my entire foot is bruised, twice the size. It's a big mess. But I'm back making videos and I want to go over what I'm doing right now on my channel. Before I was covering game updates and that was fine when we had the one, sometimes two videos per week for Playerunknowns. I'm used to making daily videos, but that was okay. However, with the updates releasing every 2 or 3 weeks, possibly even longer now, because the recent update was named the May update, I'm hoping the next one is not the June update, followed by the July update, and so on. But anyway, I want to start uploading more videos, 1 or 2 per day, instead of 1 or 2 per month. The recent news videos last week were good. All 3 of them received over 20,000 views, which was amazing, but you guys were split on whether I should cover PUBG and other game news separate. Well, I think I will actually do both. Make a news video every day for shooters, battle royales, the occasional other game, mention any PUBG news if there's any, but maybe 3 videos per week or more, make a PUBG Xbox discussion video for you guys to discuss current game issues. It's essentially videos where we complain about the state of the game and hopefully PUBG Corp will listen to the feedback, as we do have one of the biggest PUBG communities for Xbox, if not the biggest, with at least 50,000 of you here, so we do have a big voice. But other than that, I will cover game updates and guides as normal for any of the games I'm currently covering in my news videos. So that is my plans for the upcoming weeks. News and updates, but a lot more discussion on PUBG for Xbox One. And that's what we're going to do for the rest of this video as well. So let's talk about updates, the discussion for today's video. As I stated at the start of the video, we used to receive a weekly update, then almost every week we would receive a weekly patch to fix stuff in that update because there was usually something causing issues in the update, or they needed to revert the card changes nobody asked for. But now we get updates, let's be honest, every 3 weeks for the game. And alright, the patch notes maybe are longer than they used to be. Sometimes we would get maybe only a few bug fixes, but given all the extra time for the updates that they have now, are they really making any more progress than they would if they added updates weekly? For example, 4 weeks of test server testing and we still have many bugs from the test server in the live server. My point is, should they just return the game back to weekly updates with weekly emergency bug fixes, so at least we have weekly content for the game, instead of every 3 weeks with no bug fixes really until the next 3 weeks where we get an update with the bug fixes from the last update. I know many of you guys, if the update hasn't improved the game, you simply don't play until the next patch is out. And I feel with a weekly update, it gives us at least something new to discuss every week, plus it gives the devs news to release about the game instead of the usual radio silence. Now, if I were to plan for these guys on how to keep the community a bit happier, I would do this instead. Every week I would release whatever new content is available, no matter how small, a weekly bug fix to maybe fix any bugs and game-breaking issues from the current patch. I would make a monthly update with new content, like a big update, like the one we just had, the May update, but I would use the public test server for the 3 weeks prior to test out and iron out any of the issues before releasing it to the live servers. Even if we got to play the public test server once per week, it would again give us something new to do. Also, that way the new content which would be added monthly would not be completely game breaking, as it's already been tested somewhat by us. Other than that, I would be releasing challenges like right now, daily and weekly ones. I only play the game for footage because I do work like 8 hours a day, 7 days a week to make videos, so it's tough, but I would log on every day to complete my challenges as well, especially if they rewarded you with something, maybe like new cosmetic items. I'd be working on getting events out as soon as possible. Events always look so much fun on PC, and that's really all I have to say on that. Now, all that doesn't seem to be too much to ask. It would give us an almost daily update to the game and something to do in-game every day and something to discuss every single day. It would stop constant complaints of no news or info. It would give us all more of a reason to play the game every day instead of spending a lot of our time on Reddit or in the forums complaining about issues and no progress, and the constant performance improvements not really fixing anything. If you've seen the recent dev letter to PC players, PUBG Corp are still talking about failing those guys on performance problems, so I'm not expecting the game to be fixed on Xbox anytime soon. Therefore, they need a different approach to keep players around while they fix performance over the long term before they lose more players. So guys, let me know your thoughts in the comments on updates for the game. Should they mix things up a bit to give us more content daily, even if it is just some bug fixes? And should they take a little break from the constant performance improvements, which, don't get me wrong, are important because a lot of you guys struggle to actually play the game, but it's going to be a long battle, and at least new content like challenges, events and more cosmetic stuff will give us a reason to stick around a bit more. I'm just concerned they'll be working on performance improvements right up until October, and then they lose all their fan base to 2 new AAA games. October, even if PUBG is working amazingly, is going to suffer hard no matter what to Red Dead, Battlefield and Black Ops 4. I know I'll be playing all 3, and it only takes really one of them to be better than PUBG to stop players from returning to PUBG. So I really want to know what you guys think on all of those things. Guys, make sure to subscribe with notifications enabled so you don't miss any of my future videos, and so you can keep up to date with PUBG community we have here on Xbox One. If you agree with any of the stuff in today's discussion, follow me on Twitter and retweet the video at any of the PUBG devs to get them to see our thoughts on the current game issues. I've been Lunargaming, and I'll catch you guys in the next video.